Hey guys, and welcome to my channel. So today's video is going to be my No Spend Year 6-month review. We are officially halfway through June. Okay, so it is officially halfway through June, and I just wanted to hop on here and give you a 6-month review of my No Spend Year. If you've been watching since January, you know one of my goals this year was No Spend Year. Okay, so with that being said, let's just get started with what I've learned. And let's see. Okay, the first thing first. I have bought some stuff. It has not been a complete no spend year. But with that being said, with the stuff that I have bought, I'm not going to say they're necessary, because they weren't, but I used the money that I had saved up if I needed to buy something to buy these items. And the items that I'm talking about buying will be included in a video I'm doing in December called Everything I Bought in 2018. Okay, so on to the 6 things that I have learned in these 6 months. I have learned to save money for making necessary purchases. And I know that sounds crazy, that I'm just now learning that. And I knew that you needed to do that, but there's something about with having a no spend year that really gets ingrained in your head. Like, I knew at the beginning of this year when I decided I was going to have a no spend year, I made a note of everything that would have to be paid this year. Like my Amazon Prime, I knew I'd have to pay that, and I knew I would have to pay for recertifications on a few things so I can keep my job. Because without the certifications in those items, on those things, I can't have a job. I can't keep my job. So yeah. And another thing, I am no longer checking sales emails. It took me doing a no spend month last year and 6 months into a no spend year this year, 6 months into a no spend year this year, to realize that you don't need to be checking every email you get from a store. And I'm really bad at Rue 21. If you remember, I think I had 2 hauls last year full of their stuff. And another thing I learned, I have found ways to get what I want or to get what I need. So, like if I needed something and it was going to cost me $100, I found ways to get that without spending the $100. Like I either borrowed it from a friend, or I found ways to get it cheaper. And I've also found more ways to use the stuff I already have. So, like, if I thought I needed to go out and buy an item, but I had an item similar to that could basically be used as the same thing, I found ways around it so I don't have to go buy everything. I had an example and it's gone. Oh yeah, it's kind of like, I have a vase, but I don't pick flowers that often that fit in that vase and don't look right in that vase, so I am now using that vase as a storage space for something else. So instead of buying something else to put it in that, I now use that vase for that. I have found different ways of budgeting and making and saving money. And I did not expect to learn or to find ways to make money during a no spend year, but I have. And it's kind of awesome. Because I used to sell my clothes on ThredUp, and let me tell you, it's not as much as you think it would be. I think the last payout I got from them was $2.98, and they made at least $28 off everything I sent them. So, yeah. But other than that, I have found ways, instead of going through like other companies, I'm selling stuff that I no longer need to my friends and my family that need them. So yeah, I'm making more money than I would have been. And I'm also saving money because I'm not having to pay for shipping if I'm sending something out. Like ThreadUp is free shipping, but other places aren't. And the thing with finding other ways to budget, it's like I don't use the envelope system. I'm going to say that one right now. I don't do that. But in a weird way I do, because while it's not cash, I do set certain amounts of money. Well, I take certain amounts of money when I budget and put it towards different categories, and that's what I have to spend in that category. It's not cash, because a lot of places around here, you give them cash and you're going to get a look like, what's this? What's this green stuff? I found that I am better at planning ahead and saving for necessary purchases. Like, I went and got my Zumba instructor, and I planned ahead that I wanted to go do that this year, and I found ways to save money on it. While I am buying things and I am spending money, I'm planning ahead and I'm finding ways to purchase it that isn't going to cost me that much, if anything at all. Because I actually didn't end up spending anything on my Zumba instructor class because my grandparents made that a graduation present. And then I spent money. The only money I spent on that trip was food. So I planned ahead. I knew what I'd have to have for that trip. And because it was a necessary purchase, I saved for it and I planned it, and then I was able to actually go and do it. And now I have another career, or possibly a backup plan. And while I'm on the topic of that, of being a Zumba instructor, I will leave my Patreon down below, and you can go follow me on there every month. And every month, depending on what level you are, I will be hosting an online Zumba class. So go check me out on Patreon. That is the 6 things I have learned in the 6 months that I've been doing a no spend year, or in the 6-month portion of the first, in the first 6 months of this no spend year. There we go. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and hell, even if you like the cat behind me, give this video a thumbs up. Let me know what you think in the comments down below. Let me know if you've been doing something similar to this. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments as well. And I will see you in my next video. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye.